Okay, we are going to be starting with how to log in or sign up. So the first thing you want to do is open your browser and search up codesacademy.com, as you can see at the top there. You'll then sign up with this page, and if you don't have an account, you need to sign in. So just an email you have access to, and then put a password and do that using on them. And it's then going to
Guys, next week.
mute yourself while I'm explaining. Right here. Okay. So you need to put an email you have access to and a password you can remember. And it's then going to ask you about like why you chose Coach Academy and like personal questions. There are no correct answers to those. You can just answer how you found out about it and you'll have answers, or you can just skip it. Or you can sign up using Google, Facebook, GitHub, or Apple. If you already have an account, you go up to the top right and press login. Once there, you're able to enter your email, username, and password. And if you get it, you can choose to go with password, and then it can just send something to your email. So that's why you have to make sure you have access to it. It's then also going to ask you to verify your email, so you just need to send. It's going to send something to your emails, and you just have to like verify it. You can also log in with the other options below, like before, but you can also log in with LinkedIn or Twitter. Okay, then once you've logged in, it'll take you to your dashboard. And we're going to be going to cybersecurity. So if you've already restarted it, it's going to be here or different thing like down here. Anyway, and you can also go to the My Learning part screen from the green that's on here. But if you haven't, you can go to catalog and press explore all sources. And then at the side, you can see cybersecurity. Then it should, the introduction to cybersecurity should be here. But if you can't see it there, you can filter it to free and beginner. Then once you've done that, it should be one of the top courses there. And you can press it. And if you haven't already started, it'll you can just like start it. But if you have started it, then it should come up with this page, and then you can just press the resume button. That can do it again. That one. Then you can just press the resume course button. Just waiting for it to load. Okay, so we're going to be looking at phishing. So to get there, you need to get the syllabus, and then you need to go out and I think that people cybersecurity here. Just come to this part, and then you go to cyber threats and press phishing. We're now going to go through all of it. So does anyone have any questions about that process of getting here? Okay, we're going to start now. Okay, so it's fishing with a PH, and it's illegal, so just don't try and do this yourself. So it's one of the most well-known cyber attacks, and it's usually just like some are just from really dumb scenarios, like an astronaut lost in space, or an IG and Prince as it puts here. And it's a form of social engineering, which is basically getting people like interaction with other people trying to speak the curriculum. And it's really effective for just small organizations and to those who are like putting into technology. And like some are just going to be really unlikely, but others can just pretend to be trusted things. Okay. So, what is phishing practice on? Measuring, authorization, social engineering, or brute force. Put in the chat 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just put in the chat and we'll see. Okay, so far we've got one person thinks authorization. So you think phishing is a form of authorization? Okay, you can stop typing in the chat now. But the thing is, like, it says here at the top, the practice of tricking humans to get important data or access is also known as social engineering. So that's what phishing is a form of. It's a form of social engineering. So you just have to remember that. I'll ask you again at the end. And there are different types of phishing, like voice phishing. It's basically using different things. So voice phishing is for calls, like just repetitively calling someone. And smishing is SMS phishing, which is basically just sending them messages that to have my malicious link, as it says here. And web pages, which will go into more detail later. And then spear phishing is used to aim phishing at certain individuals, well, in like a broader landscape. But if you're aiming it at just one singular person, like that's pushing on the fish, it's known as whaling. And so we're going to have another question. Which of the following is not a type of phishing? Sealing, whaling, smishing, or phishing? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. So which of the following is not a type of phishing? Sealing, whaling, smishing, or phishing? Maybe that's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, you can stop typing in the chat now. The answer is 1. Sealing. Please stop spamming 3 in the chat. The answer is sealing. Okay, so whaling is aiming it at a certain person, like specifically. Smishing is phishing by using messages. So it stands for the SMS messages. That's what it is. It's basically distorted and used as phishing. And phishing is voice phishing, which is basically calling someone multiple times and telling them to do something that that could then give that person who's calling you sensitive data. Okay, so phishing is basically emails or phone calls from those types as like sending someone money because you think, as an example, a Nigerian friend is trying to send you money, but you need to send them money so that they can get it to you. So yeah, that's all stuff that doesn't make sense. And it can also just be to get to download malware. So it could have the malicious link, a document with malicious code. Yeah, and they could just attach it to the email, and then they could just talk to the person and end up getting them to download it. And this would then just activate the code on their computer. So it could be all types of malware that's become that. Okay, so it could be used to like further spread the virus, or it could be used to control your computer without your knowledge, and it could be used to just like send more phishing emails, which could then just continue the cycle. And since it's going to be from you that the virus is sending it from, whoever knows you that are in your contacts, they're going to think it's a trustworthy email. And so what is one way that attackers hide malware efficiently? They include it as image files in the body of the email. They write malicious JavaScript code directly into the body of the email. They hide malicious code in attached documents. And it can only be, and malware can only be distributed via phishing websites and email. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. You can start typing which one you think is in the chat. And please only put one answer. Okay, so far we've got answers saying 3 and 4. Any more? And if you're having trouble following along, it might help if you, right, it might help if you look over this again yourself by going onto here. The answer was 3, they hide malicious coding. So that's where we're going to be stopping for now. And we're now going to be moving on to Python. So whoever got most of them right, well done. And maybe next time it might help to open up the article so that you can follow along with it if you miss anything.